Yo, what's up guys? It's Felix from Giant Lifestyle. So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys my story about how I went to the same college as Logan Paul. So I'm sure if you're watching this video, or if you have even watched one YouTube video, that you know who Logan Paul is. And in my personal opinion, as far as all the controversy and things he's been involved in within the past few months, whether you hate him or love him, I think you have to show some sort of respect to him, because he has built up an amazing career, a massive following, and has really done some awesome things that, most people can only dream of. So, I went away to college and university with him before he was even close to famous. I think at the time he only had maybe 500,000 Vine followers, and I kind of wanted to just share my experience with it because I've seen a lot of people make videos about him, and my opinion as far as YouTube isn't too cared about, but I wanted to share my experience with him because he's kind of been hot in the news lately. So basically, I went to this school called Ohio University in the southeastern part of Ohio. The reason I went there was because I actually knew some other people that went there, but I didn't go there for any academical reasons. In fact, I hated school, I hated university, but the only reason I wanted to go away from being a senior in high school was for the party and social life experience. In middle school, in high school, I never really was a party animal. I didn't do that much. I only had a very small select group of friends, and I basically played video games every single day. So, come towards the end of high school, I wanted to have that experience. I think everybody in life at some point wants to say that, they lived that life, they went crazy, they experienced different things, and it's just a part of life. But after about 5 or 6 months at school, I realized that I didn't want to do it. It wasn't me, and I actually dropped out to pursue entrepreneurship and business. And to be honest, I never looked back, and it was one of the greatest decisions I ever made, because I feel like if I was still in school, or if I did those 4 years of school, I would have graduated by now, but it would have been a total waste of time, a waste of money, and it wouldn't have been worth it. So basically, like I said, I went to Ohio University in southeastern Ohio. It's one of the biggest party schools in the whole country. And before I even went there, I used to watch Vine from time to time. One of my friends that I know in real life, he was actually huge on Vine. His name was Nick Santo. He has, we might have seen him, he has one arm and one finger and no legs. And I think late towards the end of Vine, he actually blew up to 1 million+ followers. But Logan Paul, I think when I went away to school, I didn't know about him. I used to watch Vines, but I didn't know about him at all. And I think the way I found out about him was in college. They have these social fraternities that throw parties and have all these kind of crazy events. And I wanted to do that, but quickly learned that it wasn't for me. Like I said, I didn't like the guys in the fraternity. And as far as a fraternity goes, you have to really vibe with the guys. You have to connect with them. And that was kind of the reason I dropped out, because I joined a cool fraternity, but the guys in the fraternity were assholes, so I didn't really care for it. And I remember a lot of people on campus, everybody in the fraternity and sorority life used to say, stay away from this guy. He's a loser. He is an asshole. He is somebody you don't want to associate with. And I didn't even know anything about him besides, as the school year went on, after the school year started September 24th, which was my birthday, which was the first day of class. I remember people would start to say yo, watch out for this guy. Everybody stay away from him. And I didn't even know anything about him. Me personally, I lived on the West Green side of campus, and there were 4 greens on this campus. There was the West Green, I think the Main Green, the South Green, and I'm not exactly sure, but he lived on the exact farthest part of campus. I didn't room with him. I didn't know any of his friends. I didn't ever partake in any Vines with him. But, I knew there was a select group of people that were working with him and partnering with him, and he was obviously doing a big thing on social media that nobody else in the school was doing. So, I've learned in life, I've learned in business, that when you start doing what people only wish you could do, people will start to hate on you. And, I actually remember that one time I was on, I think, South Green one time, and he had this huge celebration. Mad people in the school, people that didn't hate on him, people who were his fans and followers, celebrated on this one part of campus when he hit 1 million Vine followers. So, it's really crazy that he went from just being a regular average kid in Ohio to being one of the top YouTubers in the world. And like I said, for all the controversy that he's been involved in, whether you hate him or you love him, I think you have to respect him. So, my phone is actually ringing, so I'm going to end this video soon and short. but I think he is, you know, a pretty cool dude for being able to amass the followers he did and all the success that he's having. And, you know, actually he has, you know, he dropped out of college. I dropped out of college. But like I said, I didn't know him, but he's done some really awesome things. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.